Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm kind of in a rush a little bit, so I'm not going to wait for everybody to come on. I just wanted to go live because I said I'm going to do this video just because I told the person, well, not just because I told the person that I was going to do it, but that I was going to address it. I didn't know how I was going to address this issue, but someone made a comment under one of my, hey sis, how are you? How you? Someone made a comment under my video the other day and said that although they love my channel, they were a bit disappointed because I had not addressed the, oh good, 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 I'm glad you're doing good. They were a little, not upset, but they were disappointed that I did not address the Black Lives Matter issue or the, the racial tension and things that are going on. So they said they love my channel, but just was disappointed that I hadn't spoken out about anything. And so at first I got a little upset because I was thinking that, you know, not everybody has to say something about everything. Hi, sweetie, how you? um, but then I said, well, I can't be upset about that because I will be speaking on it Monday and agree. Yes, 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 yes. Not everyone is given the unction to speak about everything. Hi, Anna. And so I'm not upset with the person that asked me the question, but I did want to especially do this video by itself. I started to put it into one of the vlogs, but I said I'm going to address it in a separate video because maybe she just asked me because, not that she was so disappointed in me, but just that she maybe respected my opinion and wanted to hear my opinion about it. And I have to also say I came on to talk about the subject because I've heard that people have been dragging YouTubers and certain celebrities because they have not addressed the issue, as if it's everybody's job to address the issue. And that's the problem that I have. Yes, I'm upset about what's going on. I am angered by what's going on because the person said they were disappointed because I hadn't said anything because I have a black husband and I have two black sons. And yes, I have a black husband, two black sons. I have nephews, great nephews. I have great great nephews, cousins, brother-in-laws, and everyone that I'm concerned about, friends that I'm concerned about, church members that I'm concerned about. So it's not the issue of whether, thank you, it's not the issue of someone speaking out about it because even though my channel is jovial for the most part, sometimes I talk about, yes, it's your choice whether you address the issue, yes. And sometimes you don't want to bring certain things to your channel, not because I'm ashamed of it, not because I don't want to um, be cognizant of what's going on. I'm very cognizant of what's going on. I am very angry just because I may not address it, on my YouTube channel. I talk about it with my family all the time. The Bible said the battle is not the Lord, and we must let him fight that battle. Also, let the law handle. Yes, yes. And so I am disturbed by what's going on. I am in support of the protesters. I don't care for the looting that's going on. Some people ask, well, do you think it should go to violence, or do you think that they should be looting? This is how I feel about it. I don't think it's good to loot. That's stealing, of course. And I don't want people to get hurt. Don't want people to get killed behind this. I know some people have lost their lives behind this too. And you don't ever want any of that to happen. But what I do believe is that it did have to go to another extent. Show to stay in my lane on YouTube. It's like, yes, very true, very true. And so what I believe about the violence and the looting and different things, I don't care for it, but I wish that um, maybe some of the organizers, like I said, I can't blame anybody for anything because I'm not out there protesting, but I will do certain things that maybe some of you have heard about privately, like not celebrating certain things and maybe not supporting certain businesses and not doing this, not doing that. So I will be involved, but we have to be cognizant to support those, but not uh, give consent to the wrongdoing that's going on, because killings have been going on, going on, going on. You don't want them to continue, but it's like, okay, if we just keep marching, what's going to happen? Something else had to break. And now by the lawmakers and businesses seeing that, because they were out there marching when Martin Luther King was too. First, this is the horrible part of all of our lives. You have the right to vote. Yes, I agree. And even though, our white brothers and sisters were marching, even in the time of Martin Luther King, they have come out the woodwork now in support. And I am so happy to see that. I have people that I've gone to church with that are, I go to a mostly black church, but I've also gone to church with, white people. My daughter-in-law is white. I have a grandchild that's half white, half black. She's mixed. So, and my son's in-laws, are white. I can't say enough great things about them. God-fearing people, awesome people, that I love, that are white as well. But I know that what we are doing now, it matters, and unfortunately it's going to step on some toes. But like Al Sharpton said, we have had a knee on our neck for years, and unfortunately some different path had to be taken in order for them to even recognize it. If you don't unfortunately hit people in their pockets, I hate to say that, but just like back years ago when they did the bus, when they did they stopped riding the bus, the black people stopped, they boycotted. Do enjoy the rest of your live chat. I'm on a break at work. Okay, thank you. They boycotted the buses back years ago. And a lot of things that they did that hit people or hit government or hit whoever in the pocket financially are the things that help to work. Sometimes people don't understand, or they don't give a hoot. Hi, hey! Hey, Cindy, that's my sister. A lot of times people don't care about us marching. Sometimes they may say, oh, the black people, they're marching again. It'll quiet down in a minute, and then they'll keep on, some police officers will keep doing what they were doing, and, different things like that. But unfortunately, hey, Steph, something different had to happen. I hate that it was this. I would love for it to be, some things to be more organized, and some people are organizing things now to where, like I said, we don't shop certain places on certain days, and we don't celebrate certain things, and different things like that. So yes, I agree that something had to break. Something different had to happen this time, because killing after killing that's been happening, it's been getting worse. We march, we protest, we say something, we have a meeting, down at the courthouse, and they pretend like they are interested in having, always say dialogue. We're going to dialogue. We're going to get the conversation going. Well, it's time out for talking. It's time out for talking. It's just time for action. And they did some action. A lot of these people in these different cities they took action. Not the right action. I'm not condoning it, like I said. All of them were not right, but something had to break. Something had to break. And I feel a sense that people will, do something different now. I believe certain legislations or laws or, the police officers, yes, the police officers, I think, will take notice, and the different groups that are behind these police officers that keep doing the things that they're doing, because I believe that's organized. That is organized. Different groups behind those police officers that are doing the killing. I believe that's organized. So yes, and so this video is not, I'm not angry at the person who asked me the question, but I just want people to stop dragging people with a platform. There's different things that I speak out on that other people are not going to speak out on. And I'm not going to drag anybody else, because a lot of times we're giving different, we have been given different giftings and different unctions that God has given us to, blow the horn on certain things, right? So, of course, I'm black. I'm angry about this. I talk about it all the time. Me and my relatives have an ongoing text about what's going on, And of course, I have a son that's about to start driving. He's ready to drive, excited about it, and we have to have that talk with him. I already had the talk with the oldest one. He's old and grown now, and yeah, things. I'm right in the mix with everybody else, and sometimes you have to step away because it will consume you. You looking at it 15 hours a day, almost sun up to sundown, and everybody's talking about it on YouTube, and you're just seeing it all of the time. You get, uh-oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm starting to disconnect now. Yes, our spirit needs a break sometimes, yes. And like I said, sometimes God gives us different times to be the speaker on certain things. Like I have this thing where I can't sit quiet about sometimes the things of God, like when things are, the administration or whatever is coming down on the Christian community about things. Not a lot of people were yelling out when the lady in Kentucky stood up, rightfully for the godly marriage, between man and a woman. Um, you know, all these people that are so angry now about people not saying anything. I'm thinking, where are you going to be after this dies down? And there are other things that are coming up that need to be addressed. Somebody's going to address that may not have addressed this on a public platform. So okay. Okay, I'm gonna go because this is messing up. So you see, maybe God is telling me I'm not the one to speak on this because it just keeps breaking up. But yes, I'm angry about it. I'm angry about it. But I think everyone, I'm thankful to the protesters. I'm thankful to the black ones. I'm thankful to the white ones that have joined in. I'm thankful to the Latinos that have joined in. I just pray that it seems like it's coming more under control, as far as the organization, things like that. So I'm thankful for that. My condolences to the Floyd family and all the other families that have been touched by this. And yeah, so please, leave a comment to, whatever your thoughts are about not everybody maybe speaking about it on their platform. Do you think everybody has to say something about it, or, different things like that? Because there, like I said, there's going to be things that I cry out about that some other person might not think twice about, or either they may, just because you don't cry out about it on a public platform doesn't mean. Okay, well, thank you to everybody who jumped on. I know it just kind of turned off there for a second, but thank you to everyone who commented. Thank you for everyone who has watched. Um, yeah, I guess that's all I had to say. Just let's be respectful of each other, be respectful of each other's rights. If you have to make a comment to someone else about speaking out, maybe you should be the one that should be speaking out anyway. Don't ask anybody else what they're doing. If you have something on your heart to do, you go and do that. All right? Blessings, everyone. I love you. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you all. I just had to go ahead and mwah, that's to my sisters and to all of you all. I love you all. You all be blessed. And I'll see you guys next time right back here on Tracie's Place, because my husband just rolled up in the driveway and I got to go put some of them little pieces on that I be making all the time. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Bye.